Well, actually, I'm in Egypt now because the border has simply fallen down. What happened is during the night, I was getting phone calls at about 2 o'clock in the morning saying there were large explosions in Rafah along the border. And what has happened, I've seen at least 6 places where the concrete wall has been blown apart. And in another area, there's a long stretch of a steel wall that has been soldered down. So this is what happened during the night. Now, right now, I'm right in front of me. There are hundreds of people basically jumping over a low cement wall into Egypt. And there are Egyptian border guards there who are simply watching it happen. They're not stopping anybody. Many people are going over to buy the necessities of life. That many people are coming back with cartons and cartons of cigarettes and other groceries. So this is a dramatic scene, and it just appears that the Egyptians have decided to let this happen. This is not the first time the border has opened like this. In 2005, after the Israeli pullout from Gaza, the same sort of thing happened, and it took several days for the Egyptians to get control of the border area again. And what's also significant is that Gaza has essentially been closed to Egypt since last June following the Hamas takeover, so very few people have been able to leave Gaza since that time. So this is sort of like the walls of the prison falling down, and people are just streaming out by the thousands. Every car in Gaza is basically headed to Rafah, taking people who want to just get out. Monica?
Ben, I guess this just brings up so many questions, and one of them being, I guess first and foremost, you talked about a concrete wall and an iron wall or a steel wall that surrounds it as well. But how fortified is it if something like this was able to take place?
Well, it's fortified, but the thing is, it's not patrolled. Until the Israeli pullout in 2005, there was a corridor between the Palestinian side and the Egyptian side that was patrolled by Israeli forces. They pulled out. They pulled out in 2005, and basically there's been, the Egyptians manning their side, the Palestinians to a certain extent their side, but now it seems that all semblance of control has simply disappeared.
Is there a sense, Ben, that the Palestinians from Gaza are actually leaving and now not coming back into Gaza? Or are they just are they staying in Egypt?
No, it appears that, there's some obviously who will leave to go stay with relatives. Some desperately need medical attention. I see one family in front of me who's got about 7 very large bags. So they're obviously planning an extended stay outside. But most of these people don't have homes in Egypt. They don't have a lot of money. So the expectation is the vast majority will go over, enjoy a bit of freedom, and come back eventually. They may stay over for a few days, but I don't think there's any expectation of a large number of people permanently leaving Gaza.